Hey YouTube, Southwest252 here with another video, and this time I'll be reviewing the NG Models 1/400 scale Southwest Airlines Boeing 737 MAX 7. But before I get into the review, I would just like to say I'd really appreciate it if you could check out my Instagram, and the link for that is in the description below. I'll start off the review with the box. So you have this art design across the whole front of the box. You got the blue and red and a bit of gray from the Southwest livery. It does say Boeing 737 MAX 7. There is the computer-generated image of this aircraft. You do have the Southwest logo bottom left in red. The registration of this model is November 7203 uniform. This is a real registration. However, at the time of recording this, the MAX 7 is not certified and Southwest doesn't have it yet. NG model, 1/400 scale collectible model die-cast metal. On the bottom of the box, you have pretty much the same details, but you also have the item number, which for this model is 87001. On the left side of the box, you've got even simpler, just Southwest 737 MAX 7. Top of the box similar to the bottom, and the right side similar to the left. On the back of the box art's the same as the front, but it does have some additional details, such as the NG model's social media. Don't forget to check them out. And warning hazard small parts for adult collectors, not suitable for children under 14 years old. This does come with the standard NG collector card on the inside. And now for the model. So this is the first 737 MAX 7 that NG's released, and I believe any model manufacturer in 1/400 scale has released. As far as the mold goes, I think the mold is excellent. There are some details about this model that are not so great. The first one you could probably tell right off the start is that the blue is way too dark. It's the same as their MAX 8 release. Not sure why NG's been doing this darker blue. They did it for this MAX 7, the MAX 8, for the blue section of the tail on Illinois 1 and Tennessee 1. Not sure why they've started doing it darker. The lighter one they had for the previous 737 800s and special livery releases were much better. They weren't perfect, but they were much better. But this blue is just way too dark. Not sure why they've gone for it. But other than the coloring, let's get into the model. So you do have the nose cone painted on at the front. It's kind of hard to tell on this video, but it is there. You've got the pitot tubes as well. You have the cockpit windows. You have the nose gear. All the gears are rubber and do roll. And the gear door, and it does have the fleet number 7203 on it. Now, I will mention some of Southwest MAX 7s will be ETOPS certified, and this registration number should have the ETOPS markings on the nose gear and at the rear of the aircraft, but unfortunately NG's left that out. So while this model doesn't show it with ETOPS, the actual aircraft should have the ETOPS markings on it. You have the L1 door there with the heart logo. And then the exterior windows, the Southwest logo. You do have an antenna on top there. You have the 2 overwing emergency escape doors and roots painted on the wings. Yes, the MAX 7 will have 2. You got the flat fairings, the MAX AT winglet. You have the LEAP 1B engines there with Southwest.com on the outside. You can see the kind of chevron pattern on the back. And then you have the inside view of the engines here. You move towards the back, you have the Wi-Fi dome, you have another antenna, and then you have the registration, which again is November 7203 uniform. You got the fleet number again on top there. It should say ETOPS as well, but it does not. And then you have the heart livery tail. You move to the right side. As you can tell, it's the mold's kind of a little back heavy, although that's only happening kind of when I'm moving it around. When it's sitting on its own, it doesn't seem to be going backwards. Just making a note of that. You have the cargo luggage doors there above the antenna in the front there, and in the back, kind of towards the bottom right of the registration, just where that gray line separating the blue and the yellow is. And here is the front view of this aircraft. There's the right side. There's the back view. Here's the left side. Here's the top view. And here's the bottom. So it does say max 7 up by the nose cone. It kind of won't focus that well. I'm trying to get it there. But it does say that. You have your nose gear. Again, all the gears are rubber and do roll. You have the heart logo down in the middle. You have another antenna down below there. You've got a stand hole in the middle, the main gear, underneath the engines and wings. You do have the 2 antennas back there as well. You move towards the back. No tail scraper on the Max 7. I do believe that is accurate. And then you have the APU all the way in the back. So that's really it for the model. Overall, the mold I think is pretty on point. However, I did buy 3 of these. One of the nose gears on one of the other models that's not in this video, the nose gear did fall out, so I'm going to have to repair that. So a little bit of quality control issues there, but 2 out of the 3 of them are great in terms of quality control. And on that third one, it's just that one smaller thing, so it shouldn't be a huge issue, and it could just be localized to my one model. Just something to be aware about. Also, there's some markings on here and the blue color that I said were not great. So for all of those reasons, I'll be giving this model a score of 28 out of 30. But that's going to be it for this review. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button down below and consider subscribing to my channel if you're new. And once again, I'd really appreciate it if you could check out my Instagram, and the link for that is in the description below. Thanks again for watching. Bye.
We would like to point out the safety features of this Boeing 737-700 series aircraft. You're looking at the Southwest Airlines bestseller. It's a safety information card. It's in the seat pocket in front of you. It works as a fan for no extra charge. You're welcome. And it reads as a comic book. It has a lot of short stories. None of them ends well. Absolutely.